Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And this is another pro wrestling video. This is another Samoa Joe rivalry. This is a professional wrestler that I'm a huge fan of. This is a pro wrestler that's actually in my top 5 favorite pro wrestlers of all time, because my top 5 favorite pro wrestlers of all time, it's Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, John Cena, Samoa Joe, and this wrestler that I'm about to talk with y'all about. Yes, these two, Samoa Joe and this wrestler, they're not strangers to each other at all, because they actually wrestled against each other before on different promotions, but I do know that they did have a match before on AEW, and that could end up happening again. But yes, the rivalry between Samoa Joe versus Willie Mack. Yeah, my fellow wrestling fans, is this a rivalry? Is this a storyline that y'all would like to see happen in the AEW? Yeah, because that's the thing about it. The rivalry between Samoa Joe and Willie Mack. Yeah, Willie Mack has never defeated Samoa Joe. In all the matches that they've had against each other, Samoa Joe, he's always beaten Willie Mack. Willie Mack has never beat Samoa Joe. But if they keep on having a rivalry though, I do feel that eventually Willie Mack would win, because as a professional wrestler, there's stuff that Willie Mack can do in the wrestling ring that not too many other professional wrestlers can do. Willie Mack is a big dude. I mean, as a professional wrestler, Willie Mack does a lot of moves that's very unique. Same thing with Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe does a lot of stuff as a professional wrestler that's very unique too. But yeah, Samoa Joe versus Willie Mack. Yeah, Willie Mack, he's never defeated Samoa Joe, but I do feel that this would be nice if this rivalry ends up going down in the AEW, because that's the thing, the rivalry between Samoa Joe and CM Punk in the AEW, which Samoa Joe ended up winning the match. And that's the thing, CM Punk, he ended up getting fired from AEW because he got into a fight backstage with another wrestler. So yeah, because of that, Samoa Joe ended up coming back to the WWE. And I do feel that with the way the WWE did Samoa Joe was wrong, because Samoa Joe, he got released from the WWE, then he got hired back, then released again. I don't know why the WWE does that with some of the wrestlers, because like I said before, and I'll say it again, the WWE is going downhill and it seems like nothing is really being done about it. But a rivalry between Samoa Joe versus Willie Mack, a back and forth, I do feel that eventually Willie Mack would beat Samoa Joe, because yeah, that's the thing, Samoa Joe and Willie Mack, these are two professional wrestlers that are in my top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. But yeah, my fellow wrestling fans, let's chat. A rivalry between Samoa Joe versus Willie Mack. Do you feel that eventually, if they keep on going up against each other, do you feel that eventually Willie Mack could beat Samoa Joe? Let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.